guys, we're just headed up the hills here to see if we can spot some elk today. Actually, I was up here a few weeks ago and ran into a couple of different herds of them, actually on a couple different occasions. And last time I was up, I actually saw a decent sized bull up in this area. So I didn't have a video camera with me that time, but I've got it now. So we're gonna go see. I'm gonna hike up to these hills back in here and see if we can actually catch some of these elk back in here, and that'd be awesome. We got the video camera this time, so either way, it's gonna be a great afternoon, great evening. It's really nice out. It's actually halfway cool now. It's been in the mid-90s. It's August, so toward late afternoon, evening like this. Definitely the time to be out, I'll tell you that. Sure beats hitting it in the middle of the day. But anyway, hopefully it's a good time for these elk to be out too. So we're gonna put in a little bit of distance here and see if we can catch some of these guys. So I'm heading down this little gully right now. Plan is to kind of get down here, get up on this little ridge, and kind of follow it back up in there, and see what we can see. Well, I'm down at the bottom of this little gully now, and you can see these rocks down here. This is actually a stream bed, and a lot of the year, well, at least through the spring and the winter, you got actually a pretty good flow of water coming down through here off of these hills back up in the distance. So you get a lot of snow melt, but I mean, it's just bone dry right now, as you can see. So anyhow, no water here, but what we are going to do is cut up over this hill. And there is a watering, kind of a spring down here on the other side of this ridge up in here a little ways, and wildlife tend to collect up in here, so we'll cruise up there and see if we can find some. Okay, we're heading straight up right now. Just gonna top out over this little ridge right here, and like I said, there's a kind of a little watering hole, a little spring back up on the other side here. And hopefully evening like this, we're probably half hour, 45 minutes from dark here. We might be able to catch some of those elk hanging out by the watering hole if we're lucky. Just about to top up here. Let's quiet down just a little bit. And try to sneak up over here if we can. Everything's really, really dry. Very crunchy, so it's kind of hard to be quiet. We got the wind at our favor though. It's kind of blowing crosswise, so I don't know if you can see how hazy it is out here or not, but we've got wildfires burning everywhere across the state right now, and this actual hill you see in the background, if the camera will focus up here, it's actually one of the foothills right behind the mountains beyond it, and typically you can see all of the mountain range back there, but with this haze it's just absolutely just kind of crazy right now. But anyway, we're on top of the ridge here. We've got an old fence line we got to cross, and if you can see back up in here, this is the area I was talking about. There's a little spring back up in there. Let's see if we can see anything. I don't see anything out yet, but anyway, where that little cluster of trees is, there's a spring, and a lot of good draws, as you can see, coming up on these hills up there. So anyway, that's where we're gonna head and see if we can, like I said, sit down and we'll let evening settle in here and spot some elk. Ooh, that's kind of a steep one. Doesn't seem that steep coming up it actually, strangely enough. Usually seems steeper on the way up than on the way down. Wow, no wonder the whole state's on fire right now. Everything's bone dry out here. Had just a really wet winter, wet spring, wet early spring anyway. And everything is just absolutely green and full growth. And of course, it's August now, and we haven't had rain in I don't know how long. And everything's dried up. So prime fire season, and we've definitely got the haze and the smoke to prove it. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. It actually makes hiking a little bit funner. I'll tell you that, with all this kind of smoke in the air, just makes it a little bit more fun. Here we go, guys. Came up over this little knob and saw there's a few head right down here. Looks like there's a couple calves. Looks like a couple cows, a couple calves. Wow, now that was a cool way to end the day, I'll tell you that, man. Did not expect to actually see that. I mean, I was hoping, of course. That's the whole reason I came up here, other than just enjoy the day, get a little bit of a hike in. But really, I was hoping to see some, but generally when you really want to, it doesn't quite work out that way. So anyway, awesome day, thumbs up, can't beat it. Some awesome wildlife, nice walk, a little bit of exercise in, and just an absolutely gorgeous evening. So anyway, I'm about back to the trailhead here, so I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, peace out, guys.